Hi, this is a video on how to create GPX files that will allow you to create rides that you can import to your Honda Goldwing. In the past, I have used the Honda Trip Planner program, but it was retired May 31st. So I looked for options to replace Honda Trip Planner. So I've narrowed it down to two options for creating GPX files. The first one is actually using Harley Davidson's ride planner, and the other that we'll talk about is using Google. So the Harley Davidson ride planner is very similar to the Honda trip planner, and believe it or not, the GPX files work fine. You can create an account for free. Just go out to Harley Davidson Ride Planner and create an account. I'm going to give you a really quick overview of this today. There are other Harley Davidson videos out there that go into more depth, but I want to show you a quick way just to create a GPX file for your Honda Goldwing. So once you've created the account, you come in and click on Create. Then it will ask you for your destinations similar to the Honda program, and you enter in a beginning and ending point. And it will map everything out. Another thing you're going to want to do is turn on list waypoints. That way you'll be able to see all the waypoints similar to Honda Trip Planner. One really nice thing about Harley Davidson is you can actually drag the map, which you couldn't do with the Honda Trip Planner. But say we want to actually add a waypoint. You click on the road and click Add Waypoint. You'll notice here you also have Add Location, set a starting point, set a destination. I recommend when you're just adding waypoints to use the waypoints because locations are handled a little bit differently than waypoints. So if we add a waypoint here, you notice how it maps to that. Then if we come over here, we're going to remove this other location that I dragged, and then you'll see here that we have Escalante, Boulder, and Torrey. This is Highway 12. It's a great motorcycle ride. You want to make sure that we're taking Highway 12. In order to keep this simple, I'm going to just have the start and end with one waypoint. The next thing we need to do is name the map. You need to have a name so you can save it before you can export it. So we'll just call this Escalante and click Save Ride, and then Save Ride. Okay, so now we've got it saved. At this point, we can now export it. You'll notice here over to the right that you have the option to export a GPX. We're going to click on that, and you'll see here that it downloaded the Escalante GPX file. At that point, you can take that GPX file and copy it to a thumb drive, then take it to your Goldwing and import it. I'll have a separate video on that later. The next option is using Google Maps. Now everyone is familiar with Google Maps, so this is great because people use it all the time to create maps. You can create start and end points, you can add destinations, pretty simple. So again, we'll add Boulder, we'll drag Boulder up to be between, you can draw your maps. Some disadvantages with Google is you can only have a maximum of 10 waypoints. So you just have to kind of work around that at a max of 10. So if you need more than 10 waypoints, you could break it up and have 10 in the morning and 10 in the afternoon or something like that. Okay, so this is all great and good, but how do you create a GPX file? Let's go over to that, and it is called Map to GPX. And because it's free, you're going to have to deal with all the ads and all of the solicitation for trying to get donations. And it is a really good program, so you might want to send them 10, 20 bucks if you use it a lot just to help out. Because it's free, hopefully it'll be around for a while. But all you need to do is to paste your Google map here, and then it'll create a GPX. There are some other settings, but we'll just leave it at the default. How do you get the Google Maps link? If you go back into Google, you click on the details option, and up here, you'll click on the share option, which is these little arrows, and that is going to create a URL that you can share. You might have done this in the past if you've ever shared your maps, but that's how you get the Google URL. Then you click Copy Link. you come back to the map to GPX, you paste that link, and then you hit Let's Go. In using this, I found that sometimes it's a little bit slow in creating the GPX, depending on how busy their servers are the time of day, but you'll notice here that it does create the GPX. So you'll notice here that it gives it this arbitrary name. So one thing you're going to want to do right away before you do anything else is rename that file. So come up to your downloads folder and click on the file and rename it your route. So for example, Escalante. And that way you'll be able to figure out what the route was that you created. Then again, all you need to do is take this file, copy it to a thumb drive, and then import it to your Goldwing. So feel free to follow me and like this video if it was helpful. I plan to post additional videos out there soon. Hey, thanks for watching.